Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Tradesy. In this video, I just wanted you to see my last week of July sales on Poshmark. I did have sales on other platforms, but decided to focus this video primarily on my Poshmark sales. So what I wanted to do is just go through a few of the items that I sold, let you know what I paid for them, how quickly they sold, and what my profit was. So if you guys are ready, let's get started because I have quite a few items to tell you about. This first item is a LuLaRoe mustard color Nicole dress. I don't generally pick up LuLaRoe, but this was in a previous haul you may have seen of mine. It was a $1 day sale at my Goodwill. This item was new with tags and I thought the color was really nice for fall. With a jean jacket, cowboy boots, I thought it would be just super cute. I did pay $1 for this dress and sold the dress for $25 within just a couple days on Poshmark. So that was a really good and fast flip. The next item I actually bought at Goodwill hoping they'd fit my husband. I paid $2.79 for these shorts. They did not fit him. They were a little too small. Just a cute pair of orange Dockers shorts. So I decided to go ahead and list them on Poshmark. They did sit for probably a month and I got an offer for $20 on them. With it being towards the end of summer and them being kind of a wild color, I did go ahead and take that offer and received a $20 sale. You may recognize the next item from one of my best flip videos. I paid $10 for this gorgeous silk kimono at TJ Maxx during a clearance sale. I sold the item within about a month for $200. It was so beautiful. I was so happy it went to a good home and I made a great profit on this item. I ended up clearing $160 on Poshmark after fees, and again I had only paid $10. So that was a really great sale for me of an item that I really like. Elizabeth and James was the brand. Next up is another item that you may have seen in my biggest flips video. This was a pair of Alice and Olivia gold metallic shorts. The shorts were new with tags. I paid $2.79 at my local Goodwill. These did sit for a couple months because I was waiting for the right buyer. I had them listed for $100, received an offer of $75, and I did accept because the summer is coming to an end and I was just happy to see these find a good home. Next up is a really cute purse that I got at Goodwill for $3.99. It is a brand called Treasure and Bond that I believe is sold at Nordstrom. It's a really pretty leather and suede purse. It looked like it had never been carried, but did have a tiny flaw in the strap, which I disclosed. This item was in my closet for probably about 3 weeks before it sold. I had it listed at $40 and received an offer of $30 from an interested buyer, which I happily accepted, and this gorgeous purse has gone to a new home. Next up is a pair of jogging pants from the brand Beyond Yoga. I got these from a local outlet store that I shop frequently. I did pay $10 for them and originally had them listed quite a bit higher than what they sold for. However, I received an offer for $30, was going to more than double my money in just a couple days. So I did accept that offer, and I would highly suggest if you find Beyond Yoga, especially new with tags, for a good price, pick it up. It generally sells pretty fast for me. Next up is a shirt I received in a thredup designer box. It's by the brand Jenny U. I did reach out to thredup because I don't necessarily consider this a designer brand. And what they did is refund my money for this particular item, which means I actually got it for free, which was great. I appreciated them doing that. I received an offer of $20 for this cute little crop top, and I accepted that quickly. This is not something I would pick up thrifting on my own, so I was just happy for it to sell and to sell semi-quickly. Next up is a Lily Pulitzer child's bathing suit that I bought at a local outlet store I shop frequently. I did pay up a bit for this. I paid $14 for this bathing suit and actually bought 4 or 5 of them at the time. This particular one sold for $35, which I thought was a good price given the summer is coming to an end. I have sold all 5 of these bathing, 5 or 6, I don't remember how many I bought, but I have sold all of them for prices ranging from $35 to $55. So those were really great buys. Lily Pulitzer kids bathing suits, if you can get them, or adult, I would pick them up because they sell quickly. Next up is a Lily Pulitzer new with tags jacket that I bought at a local consignment shop clearance store. I did pay up a bit for this because it was new with tags. I paid $20. I originally had this listed for $75, but it sat in my closet for about a month, and because summer's coming to an end and it is a white kind of lightweight knit summer jacket, I received an offer of $50 and accepted that because it still doubled my money, and I was happy to get this out of my closet to make way for new fall inventory. Next up is a Coach purse I received in a thredup designer box. It did have quite a bit of wear. I would not have picked it up in my local thrift or Goodwill just because it did have quite a bit of wear, which I disclosed in the listing. However, it was still a super nice purse. I had it listed for $40. It sat for quite a while, but eventually I did an offer to Likers for $25 just because I wanted to move out some older inventory, and I did have a buyer who accepted that $25 offer and gave great feedback once she received this through Poshmark. Next up is a men's Rag & Bone t-shirt that I actually purchased at Nordstrom Rack on the clearance sale. I thought it was a women's shirt when I purchased it, so when I got home and realized it was a men's shirt, I don't sell a whole lot of men's clothing. I did pay $20 for this, but when I received a $40 offer shortly after listing, I did accept it rather than have to take it back to Nordstrom Rack or have to do something along those lines. So I did still make a $10 profit, and it sold very quickly, so I appreciated that. Next up is a dress I had in my closet for over a year. I paid $8 for this at a Gilt pop-up sale that they used to have here in Louisville. It was a cute dress. Nanette Lepore does not sell well for me, even though I do love the brand, and it's very pricey if you buy it retail. I had this sitting for so long, no bites. Finally got this offer for $15 and thought, it's the end of summer. I want to go ahead and clear this out of my closet to make way for new fall items. So I let it go for $15. Next up is a bundle. It is a Sugar Lips off-shoulder new with tag sweater I got for $2 at my local Goodwill on a half-off day, and a pair of shoes that I got in a thredup shoebox. Both of these items sat for a while in my closet. I received an offer from a repeat buyer for $30 for both items. I was going to make quite a bit of money. The Rachel Roy shoes had some issues, so I was very happy to let these go to a repeat buyer to make her happy and still make a small profit on those items. Next up is a pair of mother jeans I purchased from the Nordstrom Rack clearance sale. I did pay up for these. I paid $45, and the reason I did that is because having this brand in my closet seems to bring more traffic. It brought more traffic to my closet, and it also sold very quickly for $90. So I still made a profit and also got to have that mother jeans name in my closet, which I recommend to people. If you have higher price names, even if you pay up for them, it also brings more traffic, which helps you sell some of the other thrift store finds that you may have. Next up is a really cute, gorgeous boho dress that I really loved. If it was my size, I would have kept it. I paid up for this. I paid $18 at Nordstrom Rack clearance sale. I had this for about 3 weeks before it sold for $60. It's just a super cute dress. I believe the brand was Foxy Docs, which I have not sold before, but I definitely will in the future because this got quite a bit of interest. There were quite a few likes on it, and it also sold relatively quickly for a decent profit. So I keep an eye out for this brand now. Next up is a shirt I got from my local Plato's Closet during their 90% off sale. I paid $1 for this shirt. It's Judith March is the brand. That brand doesn't always sell well for me, but I liked the little message on this one, and for $1, I thought I'd give it a try. It was also new with tags. This item did sit for quite a while in my closet, though it had a lot of likes, and a lot of people commented that they thought it was a cute shirt. I received an offer for $15 and was happy to let it go for that after the amount of time that it had sat in my closet. Next up is a dress from Anthropologie. I believe it's the sub-brand Moth. I paid $3 for this on a half-off day sale at my Goodwill for the color of the week. It's sat in my closet for a very, very long time. I'm being much more selective now with the Anthropologie brands that I pick up. I probably would not pick this up in hindsight. However, I did receive an offer for $15 and went ahead and let it go for that price. Glad to get it cleared out of my closet after it's set for a while, and I did still make a small profit, so that was great. Next up is another bundle. It's 2 Lily Pulitzer bathing suits. Both were super cute. Both were $30 at a local outlet store that I frequent. Lily Pulitzer bathing suits, for me, if they're new with tags, sell extremely well. If you ever come across these, that's my number one favorite thing to pick up. They generally sell within a couple days for a large asking price. This bundle was an offer that I received for $128, which I happily accepted just to get these moved out of my closet, especially at the end of the summer. The same with this next item, which was a pair of 7 For All Mankind white bootleg jeans. These sat for a while in my closet. I paid $3 for them. I let them go for $9, which really was just me letting them go because I wanted to get my closet cleaned out, especially of super summer items. White jeans I didn't feel like would probably have a great chance of selling during the fall. So when I received the $9 offer, I happily accepted because I just wanted to clean these out of my closet. Next up is a Madewell shirt that I bought for $8 at the Nordstrom Rack clearance sale. Cute velvet shirt, just didn't get a lot of interest and is set in my closet for quite a bit. I know I probably could have got more for it if I waited to the fall, but I received a $20 offer, which would double my money of what I had in this. And in all honesty, I was just trying again to move some things out of my closet to make way for some new inventory I have coming in. So I did go ahead and take that offer, and this has been sent to a new home as well. Next up is a really cute J. Crew new with tags plaid buffalo check type skirt. I got this for $2 at a half off color sale at my Goodwill. It did sit in my closet for a bit. I received a $15 offer, but it was from a repeat customer, so I was happy to accept that because I made $10 profit on the sale, and this went to a new home of a customer that I anticipate will be back to my closet, and so that Goodwill was important to me, so that was a good sale. Next up is a pair of Fry flats. I love these. I think they're super cute. If they were my size, I would have kept them. I paid $10 for these. They were new. I had them listed in my closet for $75. I did an offer to likers drop to $50, and that was accepted very quickly by the buyer, and she has since received the shoes and has rated me that she loves them. They were really, really nice. Love Fry. Anytime you can get Fry for under $50, I would say pick it up, especially new, because it's going to sell. Next up is a super interesting pair of shoes that I received in a thredup rescue box. You may have seen a previous video where they sold within 1 minute. Well, that buyer returned them because she said they did not fit her. Poshmark approved for fit, even though they're not supposed to, but that's fine. I immediately relisted for $15 more than what the previous buyer had paid. And again, these shoes sold literally within 2 seconds of me listing for $125. So it worked out in the end, and these were an amazing thredup find. Next up is a Gucci kids t-shirt I got at a local outlet store that I frequent. I paid $15 for this t-shirt. It was new with tags, and it sold for $90 within about a week. Anytime I see kids Gucci for a price lower than $20, I pick it up. I know it's not something you find all the time, but even outlet shopping, you know, you can come across these types of things, maybe not necessarily at a thrift, but for $15, I picked it and several others up, including this next one. This was $15 as well, and it sold for $60 within just a couple of weeks. Again, I found a whole bunch of these at a local outlet store and stocked up because I knew that they would sell and sell quickly, and I have at this point sold through all of my kids' Gucci t-shirts, which was amazing. $15 a piece is a bit to pay up for a kid's t-shirt. However, the return was great on every one of them. Next up is another kids Gucci. It was a kids Gucci polo. that I paid $15 for as well. I couldn't believe my luck the day that I found all of these at my local outlet store that I love, but I was more than happy to pick them up. Luckily, my sister was also going to a baby shower that weekend, so we were able to find quite a few things for her to take to her friend's baby shower as well. They were great gifts. That's why I think these sell a lot. People buy them for their own children, but they also buy them as gifts for baby showers and that kind of thing. So I just find that Gucci Kids sells very quickly for me. Next up is a pair of Seychelles pumps. These did have a bit of wear to the heels, which I disclosed. I paid $3.99 for these shoes at my local Goodwill. They had a really cool conical type heel. I've not picked up this brand before, but I know it's sold at Anthropologie and other retailers. I just thought that they were very unique and cute and thought that someone would really like them. They sold within a week for $25, which I believe was my full asking price on these shoes. Next up is a blanket. It's another Gucci item. It was a Gucci blanket. I paid a lot up for this. I paid $45, but it did sell for $105 within, I believe, about 2 weeks. Again, some of these brands that I pay up for, it's just to bring that traffic to my closet. One, I want to make sure I know that they'll sell, but it may not be, a gigantic profit. But just to have that in a search engine that you've got some of these brands, when people search, that will bring them into their closet or into your closet. And then they're going to look at some of the other items that you have as well. So this was still a great sell for me. I do have another one of these listed in my closet. And I think with Christmas coming up, hopefully a lot of things like that will be selling. This is a pair of men's All Saints jeans that I found at my local Goodwill. It was on the half off color day. Jeans are normally about $6, so they were $3. I was hoping to get more for them than what I did. I had them originally listed, I think, at about $40 or $50, but I received a $23 offer. Again, I'm trying to clean things out of my closet just to make way for as much fall stuff as possible. This still gave me more than a $10 profit on a $3 item, so I happily accepted. Next up is a dress I've had in my closet for over a year. It's a new with tag DKNY dress I bought at my local Goodwill for the full dress price of $5.79. Again, it's set for a very, very long time. I finally received an offer for $18. It didn't have really any interest at all. So I happily accepted that offer just to get that cleaned out, and probably would not pick up DKNY again just because I don't think it's a brand people search highly for. It was my first time finding this next brand. It's Fly London, which is a really cool shoe brand. I believe it's out of London. These were $3.99 at my local Goodwill. Just really good, high quality leather sandals. They looked like they had never been worn. I hadn't heard of the brand and picked them up just on the way that they looked. And then when I researched, I saw that it's actually a pretty expensive brand. Loved these so much. They sold within a week for $40, which was my full asking price. Next up is a Burberry tote bag that I received in a thredup designer box. It was a really, really nice bag. It did have some markings to the exterior, which I disclosed, and some wear to the interior. However, it had a whole lot of interest. I had it initially listed at $200. And I received an offer and went back and forth with counter offers with the buyer who ended up purchasing this. And for $120, it more than paid for my thredup box. And I'd already sold other items from that box to pay for it. So this was pure profit, which was great. Lastly is this Equipment Film silk shirt. It had a little deer on it. Very cute. Really liked this. Picked it up. Sold it pretty quickly. I paid $20 and sold it for $52. So my totals for this haul were $1,709 sales minus Poshmark fees was $1,367.20. My cost of goods was for $1,477, so I made a total profit of $952.43. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope to have another video like this up soon, and I look forward to seeing you. Please subscribe.